Hello and welcome back to Jack Knives Reviews. I'm of course your host, Jack Knives. Today I'll be reviewing The Fall Guy. Stuntman Colt Seavers is madly in love with camera operator Jody Moreno, but after a dangerous stunt where he fell severely injuring his back and walks away from the stuntman life and Jody completely, he gets roped back in when a new movie, directed by Jody, has the main lead go missing, leading Colt to try to outrun the people responsible to protect Jody. This is the kind of movie that was designed for movie theaters. It has this big epicness around it. Everything seems huge and blasting and explosive. Similar to something maybe out of George Miller's Mad Max series, or even 300, or really just any big bombastic action movie, and feels like that, although it is a fun comedy and it has a lot of charm to it. I mean, it is kind of funny because this is by the same team who made Bullet Train, which I have reviewed, and maybe I just didn't get it enough credit, and I might have to rewatch it sometime. This movie seems way better than that movie. It had a bigger feel to it, a bigger dynamic to it. And the biggest difference between the two is the chemistry of the characters. Ryan Gosling working alongside Emily Blunt seems like a random pairing, but for some reason, they seem to have a genuine connection. I could see them as a couple, not in a romantic, legitimate way, but as, you know, the performances feel far more organic than, say, Barbie, or say, hell, even the movie Drive. I loved that the movie never took itself too seriously. It had just the right amount of balance of epic explosives and craziness to balance out the comedy without overplaying either of their hands. The behind the scenes of the movie is insane to know, what so much went behind it. So big a budget went into it, and unfortunately it didn't come near that much in the box office. I don't know, people just didn't want to give it a chance, but I can honestly say I wish more people had, because if you could see this movie in a big screen with a big surround sound, it will definitely be worth your time, because it brings about this kind of feel of being in a theater, of this explosion and awesomeness that I wish more movies would do. Like, if you're gonna make a movie, make it for the movies, and that's what I think you need to do more often than not as filmmakers, or as a movie-going audience. That's what you should expect to see. A movie like this where it simultaneously gives you your money's worth and then some. But enough of me on my soapbox. The movie itself actually does have a lot of good comedy, and Ryan Gosling, of course, is fantastic in the role because he brings about this kind of hesitancy, but, you know, you do see a lot of charm in him. He's dumb, but he's not very dumb. And you're kind of just like, come on, give him a chance throughout the whole movie. It's just a great movie. I had a lot of fun watching it. I was enjoying it from A to Z. I didn't really see any moments where I was just really hating on it. It just felt like a fun movie. And that's what it is. It's fun. It's a reason I wish more movies would put into. Making a movie, not to tell a message, not to bring a moral, just for fun. And that's this kind of movie, so if that's right up your alley, I'd say give it a chance. I give Fall Guy 4.5 out of 5. Have you seen Fall Guy? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, I'll see you next time.